What's up, guys? We're back here with the daily BSLT update, and we are at 40 cents right now. So BSLT has gone up slightly. Let's take a look at the refresh here, and still at that 40-cent mark there. Some interesting events have transpired in the last couple of days, actually. So we got a patch 2 days ago now, and then that fixed the moles, and so the moles would now instantly respawn after they've been killed. They also took away the timer on the moles, so you can't see how much time is left on them. And those changes actually were pretty cool. A lot of people were excited for that, right? Less than 24 hours after that, they ended up removing the moles. Player speculation is because we think the Archeum price cratered so much that they were like freaked out, like, hey, you guys shouldn't be farming the moles nonstop. Like, the moles are too good. That's what we think the speculation is on why they took the moles away. So the 10,000 Archeum bundle was down as low as like 30 BSLT, give or take a little. So very interesting to see. They took those away in like a quick hot patch. And then they also had an emergency maintenance last night as well to fix another bug issue. So it's been a very interesting, 48 hours or so. The Archeum price is still, trending downwards, it looks like. Last I saw was about 35 BSLT for 10,000. So it went up a little bit based on, them taking the moles away. But it also just feels like that the Archeum price is still trending downwards, and it's very in flux about, like, the only people buying it are like the top 5, the top 10 maybe, and everyone else is just selling. So there's not that many buyers currently at this price, which, kind of makes sense because it is still fairly expensive. You do need, tens of thousands, in the millions to upgrade your gears at certain points. So spending a lot of money on this game, doesn't appeal to that many people. And as the price does go down, that also hurts the land price and makes it less valuable. It's still profitable to own land right now, but it's nowhere near as profitable as it was before. So, we touched on this before. If the 10,000 Archeum bundle gets down to about 20 BSLT, then the land starts to be, break even. Like, you got to hustle more. Maybe you got to find other avenues to really make a BSLT rather than just farming off the land. But as long as it's over that 20 BSLT and then labor is over 3 BSLT, land is still profitable. At least the small lands are at that point. The lands progressively get worse. The small is the best, the medium is second best, large is third best, and so forth, which is a very interesting system, at least by my calculations. So, but it is still profitable to harvest and rent a XL Games land for 135 at labor 3 and Archeum 10K at 20. So a very small profit there. You're looking at approximately around like 20 BSLT profit per month. So I don't know if it's worth it to log in, 30 times in the month to make 20 BSLT. Like, to me, that doesn't seem like a good use of your time, but to each their own. It is profitable. It could actually get lower. We don't know. It's all player run, right? So it's all based on supply and demand. If there is people buying it, the price goes up. If no one is buying it, then the price goes down. With Archeum, we need new content, I think, for Archeum price to go up. It doesn't matter really if it gets really cheap or not. Like, people aren't really going to buy it right now. Like, not until we see new content and see, like, hey, there's a reason that we need to get stronger. Because right now, no one needs to get stronger. Like, you're doing rifts, you're doing mobs, you're doing moles, and you don't need to get stronger. Well, moles no longer, but there's no reason to get stronger. So in the next update, it should be the ancestral level mobs, basic mobs. And so these guys, the hope here, in my opinion here, is that I hope that these ancestral mobs are actually really tough and strong, right? So if they're tough and strong, that requires players to actually level up and progress their character more, to have a fighting chance against these guys and to kill them. And, people should be wanting to kill these guys. There shouldn't be enough mobs for everyone just to farm, endlessly without conflict. So that's the goal. Like, if there's a zone or 2 zones that get added and there's, 500 mobs in each zone, there should be conflict over those mobs. The respawn time of the mobs shouldn't be that quick. It should be like contested area, everyone fighting over the loot. So we'll see if that turns out to be the case. Hopefully, they seem like they kind of know what they're doing with this. Moles are a great thing, and then they just tweaked them, a little bit too much. It seems like the instant respawn was a little just OP, overpowered. But when they had the respawn about 2 to 3 minutes, then they could get bugged by some dice roll glitch or something like that, right? So they were trying to fix it by doing an instant respawn, but then that just caused too much inflation of Archeum, supposedly, is the rumor. So we'll see. But yeah, everything else seems to be going pretty well. They're taking things slow. So when we take a step back, we realize, hey, it's slow and steady wins the race type thing. These games are designed for years and years and years, and not weeks and days. So we'll see. We'll see if this works out. This is what they're doing. This is how they're developing and progressing the game. Personally, I think it's a little too slow, but that's a different video for a different time. And this is going to be it for the BSLT update. I will talk to you guys